Мгм. Ну что же ж, уехали же ж. Эй.
Good morning, comrade.
Так, я, по-моему...
Yes, what is it?
Да. Я вернусь, когда изучу, что такое серость.
She's whistling a me-
Hey there. And no, it's got nothing to do with Contact Mike. No. I actually wanted to... Good, I think. Sauna, the programmer. She's doing... No.
Just
It's pretty desolate here. I only hear the dogs bark at night and see the shadows move
Точно,
down the
я забуду,
coast.
что все это делать.
Exactly. It's our chance to tell... Sure. You helped us out. I can repay the favour. What do you want to know?
Так.
Oh, but earlier today she told me about Welkins, and she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Oh, the crab. I just tried to stay away from the crab man. Beats me. Noid said, who knows? Who do you want to know about? Andre. He's a cool guy. Doesn't really come off. He takes care of shit. So, nothing. Must have taken... I've never seen him so
Zачем
I
это
mean,
знание?
not that he does drugs. Yes. Anyway. Come to think of he's in some kind of a self... Yes.
Hmm.
Who do you want to know about?
Миленько.
He's a four-burger, I guess. Like the rest, he's real hardcore about the lives. What do you mean, do? He's a carpenter. He abides by the hardcore, sir. It's just something. I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie's? Okay. Then you should, yeah. Who do you want to know about? What do you mean? Oh, that. I know that music doesn't really...
Pachu, swish.
Pachu.
Your credentials as the resident
По-моему, это
future
не
man of
помогает мне
Revachol
расследованию.
are being questioned.
Yes. Anyway. He based...
I understand. Yes, I subtorted to PC.
What do you want to know? Actually, we don't... One time we were out...
The worst of the bandlers.
Egg was yelling along to some jam stuff. Egg came with us. It was definitely Coal City. People were sweet.
You can see it must have been
Ouch.
a great night.
Who do you want to know about? Me? Again? I told you, I'm a silver bird.
There's that phrase again. Really reminds you of.
It means I don't answer questions about myself. Is there a law that would stop me from...
That would depend on the circumstances.
Thank you. Sure.
Скорость реакции. Ва. Я ведь могу повторить это, правильно? Скорость реакции. Давайте прокачаем его скорость реакции. Я все очки потратил, да? Ну, хотя бы 2 найду. По-моему, у меня таких вещей не было. Торик. А, нет, есть. Бомжарский пакет, во-первых, на голову. Ну что же, желтый, почему нет? Па-па-ра-па-пам. Тоже -1. Ух ты. Найс. Ну, плюс 2 это лучше, чем ничего, но все равно. Немножко обидно.
Hardcore.
The silver.
Hardcore.
Говори мне правду, женщина.
The silver.
Что ж такое-то?
Hardcore.
The silver.
Да.
Hardcore.
O passaro de agent. It flutters by your
Пассаро
ear.
де Аргент.
It's what the Zemoyaki, the Gradian community in Revachol, call a person who never breaks under interrogation. It's an organ.
Excuse me?
She's attempting to remain calm, but the phrase made her flinch.
What do you mean? All right. My father was a Zemyaki. He died years ago. He bought the family a huge house. What do you think? So after his death, we had nothing. It was a stupid.
Aren't there any local authorities?
I took that into account. Not in person, but I let them know. You can't do anything without.
Remember those bold, new exotic revenue streams? Everard said he was going to fund
Так,
It's a good thing
ладно.
you ended that mess, though. I felt I was turning Dad.
With a fluid gesture, you seize her wrist, her hand just centimeters from your nose.
Стоп, погоди, я отец Эврар? Я немножко пропустил. Ну, отец был из семьи и умер много лет назад. Да, был плохим человеком, может хорошо сказать. Он купил нашей семье огромный дом, так что мы жили, по крайней мере, некоторое время в гигантском замке Джемраке. Потом он умер. Потом отобрали все. Если просто будет разочарование, что идея пришла в голову мне. Угу. Раз согласился, так. Ага. Короче, Эврар сам это все в инкубаторе запустил. Понятно.
No, I don't think it would lead anywhere with Evra.
Yeah.
Угу.
Have you seen Evra?
Да, встречался, а где-то предответствие. Ну такое, блин, кот опять требует оружия. Ой, не так. Так. Так, а это я...
You've got a thing
With wonder in
between you and me. I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. But you really came through for the hardcore underground.
Я с ним настроился на одну волну. Я думал с тем, который психопат.
Yes,
орёт всё время.
you really came through for the hardcore and
the would-be the cell, the one, sire, the tent. 'Twas a security risk, and in
okay.
It's a miracle of car. I don't say I regret the time I dedicate. Why? That's right. Alone on an unannounced. I would want to build a safe. Maybe a cop who's into building critique. Hard of core. Total. Like that woman there. Like to show off Lord. Right. Stands to.
year after year, flake after slowly peeled by the wind. Your skin.
Dead bodies are correct. I saw some dead sense end the quote. This is a Sarai's man, a free fan.
The way he says it,
I only. Andre doesn't care, but were you wrong? You found him anodic.
you know what this kind of stuff.
Only a little. It's a necessity.
There is a difference between narcotics and group.
The supercharged humanism.
Forget it. It would become an
I don't. Fucker giving me the evil eye.
Ведь страшно неприятных тень, ладно?
You defend mellow mass murder under humanism.
And a med.
She liked games. She invent, then you meet it. In the truth.
Oh my living God. It's
No, likewise.
Я просто
Are
тыкаю
you
верхний
a
вариант.
commie cop?
Ты коп-коммунист.
Then that's why. Communism's just there is.
no. That's not it. It's something more. Something closer to your skin.
Она как антиотжигательный спрей. Нужно снять ее, а потом уже здесь можно будет зажечь. Он про витраж, да?
The speed freak's eyes.
It's not coming down. People are gonna love it. It'll be like the world's this Arno van Eyck track isn't. That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't. Well, they loved her.
What a strange choice. Caustic. That can't be healthy.
Да, бред.
What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window? Well, you shouldn't. You should.
The mass murderer. Why? Okay. Odd to say. I did get to talk. Anyway, dude's seen some crazy. Have you been the man pick? Good thing you didn't squash him. Dead body, spirit, and sure. The crabman's not like in case like. I don't know. It'll be
The wood creaks as a gale.
no anodic, and if it can't, seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? Like a and that is what caused. I don't know. Maybe you can fix suspicious people. It took us it's short for paranoid. A reasonable question.
Много
I don't have
разговоров.
Something is off here.
Mental illness is a no. This is where the innovation. I prefer not to. The original mistake.
Whatever this true life,
It's only our shit. Yes, having food.
his eyes flick.
The life is true. Beats and bright light.
Just like the young man. Rejection of the right-left axis.
Nationalism.
He picked
Many non-oxid utmost dead.
the term also signified.
Egghead usually. Hardcore. That's a pretty. Yeah. Oh yeah, sure thing. They're hardcore. You know what I think? They're just clothes. It's just a style. You know, normal art.
Так, ладно.
Yo, man, what's on your?
Мгм.
Jumping around as this predictable but solid.
Кстати, хардкора. Мне уже некуда их изучать-то. Жоп семантику. И что из них прокачивать? Я даже не знаю, что из них пользу какую принесет. Кто-то можно брать, наверное. Ладно, потом все.
The mother of human.
Так, я уже, наверное, сегодня уже ничего не успею, правильно? Тогда нам будет 10 приходить. Ну что ж.
The light vanishes inside the concrete. There's no... Maybe it's just...
No idea. We might find her down somewhere. In conclusion, I hope not.
Что, он придрался к этой дырке? Где я? А, вот.
It's getting late. And
Good night.
a brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. The room feels much...
What is this place to you?
Так, блин. Давай
Waves
так.
crash onto the... This could have been you. Who are you talking to? Outside.
Загляни под половицы. Чего? Вот, я все-таки, наверное, попробую освоить эту мысль. А какую-то забыть, раз уж мне ночь придет. Пикс. Лимит стойкости увеличен до 4. Восприятие лимит до 5 поднят. Ну, кстати, с 4 до 5 это мало. А это я вроде не принимаю. Или... А мне вообще есть что-то запрещающее этим заниматься? По-моему, только пустошь. Моторика +1, психика +1. То есть вот это вся +1. И это +1. Да еще свойства дает еще +1. Блин, наверное, не стоит убирать. Так. Плюс 1 опыта мало. Плюс интеллект, лимит всех навыков повышается на 1. Ой, это не надо, мне так полно. Так что давай-ка это я забуду. Что из этого? Либо это. Нетушки. Блин. Ну, давай попробуй это. Вроде много времени, даже очень хорошее.
bed is comforting. If the bed underneath you.
Like a deftly cast fishing net. Sleep pulls you out of the world.
How of...
This boss.
Because you know you are...
Hear that? It's much.
Don't tell him. We're trying to help you.
The last dream will be total annihilation.
Of...
Everything is your island.
The last thought in your head.
Да. Чё сидит так? Не спалось? Я так понимаю, 0. Конечно! Во время сна не осваиваются такие вещи. Печалька. Внезапно. Встал пораньше, в дождь приехал. Молодец, чё. Так. Какие у меня стоят задачи, получается? Это будет поздним вечером. Спросите маленькую девочку в рыбацкой деревне на побережье. Вот эти, по-моему, не маленькие девочки.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a
А, она
stone.
в доме, точно.
I don't think questioning.
Да.
Hello, mister.
Так, перчатки брони. Давай-ка сначала другие вопросы спрошу.
Luby.
Люби.
My mom tells me I'm a big girl, but she doesn't know that I can't say Earl. Or like,
Kids.
Очень важное задание.
yes, I am.
Yeah,
Little Lily.
I am.
You know my mom? That's nice. My mom is great. She's never angry or anything. Yes. They don't want to play with me. They look the
Вот гады.
same. Sometimes I can't tell them apart. They look identical. Oh,
Эх,
I had gloves.
Where did you get these gloves?
Found them
Ясно,
when
придется
Lemmy and I were
обменивать.
playing hide and seek in an empty house.
She doesn't want you to think she stole them.
Мгм.
I hid them. The twins were gonna take them. They're stupid.
We're going to need those gloves. It's for important police business.
Вот как бы полицейскому делу девочки слушать сейчас очень интересно.
Oh. They're in my sandcastle. Behind our house. Under the sand. You can break the castle. It's not very good. Bye!
Интересно.
Is that the phasmid? Wait. What
Что?
if this is the fishing rod
Phasmid у
situation
стены?
all over again?
Где?
It's not the phasmid. It's not even organic.
Угу.
It's right?
Очень жаль. Коварный фазмит оказался кочергой. Ту-ту-ту-ту. Песочный домик. Где? Вот это что ли?
Weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away. You can
The little castle? The reigning lord must have come upon some really tough times.
The walls and floors give way to the
Yeah.
giant's greed, collapse and present you with
Congratulations. That's the gauntlets down.
И что они дают мне? Где они вообще? Вот они. Техника. Ну, так-то лучше, конечно. Далее в программе. Так, это, блин, надо было что спросить. Ну ладно, еще будет. Это я знаю куда. Таурос, я не знаю, где она. Буй. На побережье к западу от пирса. И в тростниках есть буй. Это налево, да? Да. Траекторию. С пирса. Значит, надо все-таки на пирс идти. Ага, поспрашивайте. Это сейчас этих спрошу. И пойду на пирс.
the scruffy-haired little...
Ясненько.
Our tenant, nay,
because she's blind. Which you seem to forget.
this is shop.
She's being...
There was a murder.
Would you now? I know how this world works, and it doesn't work when people tell on each other. No, it's not like that, man. With him, we called you. Right now, you just arrived by yourself.
Пронёшь, что стучится в
Like a
оконное
raven.
стекло.
There's not much to tell. People come and go. Now,
I see, ma'am. I hope you don't mind.
You should look around your shack. Maybe she's rented it out to...
Прачка что-то скрывает. Смотритесь, может пытаться как-нибудь забраться в хижину. Хижина. Кстати, надо тетку спросить.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning south.
Так, это мой дом, а это не мой дом. Хижина. Какую, блин, хижину? Это что ли? Загадка. Какую же хижину я должен забраться? Здесь я ночую. Там живет девочка. Тут тусует женщина. Так, а эти где? Здесь же, по-моему, сидели, нет? Рано еще, что ли? Ладно, пойдем бой искать тогда. Так, в этот раз он нормально так бегает. Ух ты. А, нет. Это я знаю. Пирс. Ну ладно, кстати, я смогу просить.
Hello. Is it? No, I'm a.
So you...
No, I'm sorry.
There's something friend. He's telling the truth.
Так, а туда? Не могу пройтись. Я хотя бы буй в тростниках на западе найду.
A metal and plastic.
That over there.
Ooh, hidden things. See, you lift the boy out of the water without the number.
Simple construction.
It smells. The water, there's something in there. A shot glass's worth of seawater pours out. Some algae. And
Well, damn. We still got here too late. There's nothing of use here anymore. I have no idea. Or think we do. This is a small loose end, either way. That may very well be the case.
Похоже,
We should keep
классе.
an eye on her.
you could ask the miss what she thinks.
Так, задание не обновил случайно? Так, еще раз, что здесь у нас?
A row of ghostly shades facing the crumbling wall.
Это я знаю, да,
With another
дальше.
7 shades,
Yes,
a
sir.
cold behind this.
Ду-ду-ду. Угу. Может и так.
There's no way the perp is in here, officer. Look how scarred the boards are. Not this time. The opposition is insurmountable. But I like the
Где? Давайте
spirit.
бал.
Have some points.
The suspect? God, I hope not. I can't see a way in, though many have tried.
То есть он там заколотился, а попасть туда не смогу. Очень жаль. Хотя бы отсюда слезть я смогу. Видимо, нет. Ладно, ладно, лучше телепортером воспользоваться. Не получится, да? А чё так? Ну не тормозите, господи. Не верю, что не можете пройти. Вот, корабль, кстати, говоря, что? С ним ничего не можно сделать. Этого не видел.
I'll just keep the Cordelici in the channel, if that's okay. Hi, ma'am. And it's a jetty, by the way.
А, это
Of
мама.
course. Jet.
Something about the way she...
Oh, it's good to see you here.
What bring?
Nothing really.
That. And she's also keeping an eye.
Spy. Then there's the...
Water drip. The smell.
It's pornographic. I'm surprised.
Dark eyes.
Fortunate.
All right. Politics time. Let's react.
К чему это?
Oh.
Above you, there forms a quilt. Their cloud
Have I told you how they discovered? No. I'm guessing you don't. Well, your condition. I knew you. Remind me to tell you.
Do we?
I hear. Maybe there is something else I can assist you with while you're...
Да. Немножко бесполезный разговор. Это не появились никакие дополнительные опции, нет?
The sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it.
Нет. Блин, даже тех двух бомжей нету. Или тут, может, что-то полезное. Я же заходил здесь, вроде ничего не нашел в прошлый раз. Почему здесь ничего нет?
The trap is full of poor things.
Ну что ж, продолжим поиски в городе. Осталось вообще крайне мало.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Yes, I got the mercenaries' name.
The lieutenant leans in to listen.
That suit of armor was issued to an Oranese citizen named Ellis Tortenaer. He was found at... This is what the ICP knows about him. Then the armor followed him to Seminine, or it's a guard.
It is.
None, officer.
Even that is...
No problem, Lieutenant.
The name. This is very good. Elise Cortenard.
I'm glad the inquiry was helpful to your investigation, officer. 57's over.
In the cabin, you see a set.
Так.
All around you, the spring thaw, looking up at the sky. Cold, grey sky. Your shirt. You're not dressed for this weather. You should get an overcoat. Sheets of the ruins of a half... The skyscrapers of urban coastline. Coal City. There's a fleet on the corner. A plastic coat is folded into a small... The great gates of the industrial harbour. Behind the gates, La Drusienne, Couronne. A silvery... You have never been there. Tower blocks crowd one. Hallways collapse. The morning news. A yard. A traffic jam. The road ascends.
I have a brother in the cut.
To be in Mont, standing in the rain. In the rain, your vision blurs. Coalition era statics.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. I'd recommend you put on your coat.
Внезапный приступ желания смотреться. Так.
Stuck in the rain.
Stuck in the rain. Ну хватит, ты мог бы обойти с задней стороны. Кстати, чувак, который там сидит, я, по-моему, так с ним не разговаривал с ним.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the foot.
Что-то ей не понравилось. Давай-ка попробуем это разговаривать. Ну, хватит.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Hell no.
His neck muscles
Конечно,
tense up.
честный.
The veins, it just has to be said. That was not
Fucking loincloth.
loincloth. Now you see.
Fucking
A punch is not imminent. You hear a tiny rattle. I'm going to interpret that as a yes.
How about you fuck off now, huh?
Okay, of course.
The man's breathing steadies, but
Don't think so.
wordless, he takes the photo and looks at it. Grey eye, hard as a stone. You see dead flesh in colorful...
Fucking loincloths. Really did him in. Yeah. What it means.
Он показывает нам маленькую звездочку в переплетении линий вдали от сердца человека, почти на животе. И что это
I can
значит?
tell you what this one means. Only one. Our colonel is deep in the bush here. Deep in the fucking bush. In Benito, 41.
Сезон муссона. Очень
Benito is one of the inhabited islands of the sea.
He spent a month
with some strange emotion. This is about
our boy, Adon. We shot the
Давай.
boy. She was quite the
Может,
god.
энциклопедические данные в него подают.
Drowned.
something.
No. Fucking mask is getting sweaty. I want to take my mask off. But
Блин, отдать им кальчик или нет?
go ahead. All right now. Freak!
On the photo in your hands, the dead man.
Какая-то. Кстати, вопрос. Ну, сломал палочку. Как мне с ним жить потом? Спирс опять так не проверил, да? С края земли, с острова. Я никогда не пойму как. А, пирс города, все, я понял.
Hola, wandering man.
Окошко. Вау, что такое? Пограл. Так. Бежим, 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 бежим.
Mr. Dubois, every worker, member of the board. How can I help you today? Fanny.
Fanny. She was trying to set up an narco.
Oh, that a cell. Yes, I do seem to remember sending a pretty young thing down there to liven up the place. Get some hypnotic music in there. Amphetamine lab? That sounds very immoral, but what do I know about kids these days? The music they listen.
It sounds to me like you are trying to.
Found God knows where. That a cell is the daughter of Miko the Kebab. I think a daughter of a. Maybe it was Bogovir. Or Jakub. I think it might. A nightclub. Harry, I'm an old-fashioned guy. After work, I like to listen to some rock and roll music and have a. But here I am, talking about myself. What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any jolly fat guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually...
The reaction appears to be sincere, but it's impossible to tell with it.
You've hurt me, Harry. Me, a friend. But I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to...
He's hiding his real reaction.
Thank you for your understanding.
You too, Lieutenant.
None taken. Did we have anything else to do?
Mega rich light bending guy? Oh my god. How did that get in there? Damn it to hell, Harry. I specifically told my guys to check all the containers for mega rich light bending guys.
There was a guy in the container, but he didn't bend.
Honestly, guys, we might be moving all kinds of suspicious things through this harbor, but I won't be caught transporting the light-bending mega-rich. I have a reputation. You're right, Harry. I am a socialist. I'm going to catch the mega-rich guy inside the container and harvest his energy to power the harbor's... I shudder to think what you're going to tell me next.
Not for 1 second did he believe there's an actual mega-rich person somewhere.
Негодяй. Задач все меньше и меньше остается. С этим я ничего не могу сделать, кстати. До сих пор. Не понял. Погоди. Возможно, я не все диалоги с ним прошел. Я же прокачался сейчас, правильно? Имеет смысл поговорить еще.
Don't be full. Mr. Clay also. Above all, I am not surprised. The South I am good.
I think
that will be the.
He will grant us 3.
Your Pete, the lieutenant, does not. You should keep him close. The congenital.
I think
that will be the.
They're always.
Race is reality. I am not. You pick up on something. The heart. Now leave me be. Find.
Interesting.
Racist. Welcome. He must think. I am not. The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing you exhibit, it is important. This, your racial heritage. He's right there. It's almost impossible to get it on. There is nothing fun. Those a receding genetic pool has. You know, Mahoon is in some. The mound are proved. Colorful tassel. The vesper, the other large one. Overproduction of sea, as proven by the mound and the mask. Occidental type A is in retrograde. No.
Jean, baby.
I know. The Areopagi, the latter is perfected. Tips the F. Lesser. The mosquito is. It seems unlikely. You are right. Then there is. That is I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss. Тибере Машулин.
Блин, печально. Пусти меня, коробочки. Ладно, наверное, потом сыграть свою роль. Так, я что-то не изучил здесь, в этой части. Вроде все. Ну, еще раз проверим, это смысл.
Lorry stuck in the.
Ладно, пойду на пирс. Проверим, можно ли его оттуда выстрелить. Пока помню рисунок. То там все точки находились в верхней части. Так, а скуны я закончил или что там?
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't fucking.
Can't believe.
She continues to. This kid is. Her knuckles have turned white.
Угу. Да, блин, а как проверить тогда? Проверьте траекторию выстрела с края земли. С пирса и с острова. Край земли, пирс, остров. Так, здесь как бы я проверку можно убрать. И прошел. С этим, да, мне не хватило внушения. В любом случае надо избавиться от Кима. Дверь на засове. Наверное, открыл. Я не знаю, где это находится. Ну, допустим. С это вроде решил все. Кастоном тоже. Трепет. Даже с ней решил. Ладно, надо дождаться дня. Где там у меня книжка?
The worn map features the patchwork grid. Your thing finally.
Так, это так просто. Книга, ну-ка.
The face of King Freecell, comrade. But, like the structures, perhaps, so please, if you value our radical Mizovian perspective, you flip back to the front of the map. This section, you also... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Apparently, you flip back to the front of the... It takes a moment. Obviously, as you leaf through this section, the main feature, though, is a long essay titled, This So-Called... You think, instead, you find where to even start. So, all of it. And that, at the end of the day, you see, one cannot...
I can see if... I'm sure most... If I had to...
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents. Unsurprised, you skim the head. Finally, there's a brief article by the... This one of the... You flip back to the front of the magazine. Unsurprisingly, you skim the headlines. Finally, there's a... This, the right good thing. You flip back to the front.
Кстати, да, попробую купить книжку тогда уж. Пик. Что там осталось из некупленного?
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an...
Oh yes, certain. It is a bestseller for a reason.
Rows and rows of him, maybe 100. Those snow crabs are not even close. The display rack is brimming.
Нет, здесь я купил.
Hi, Ace Detective.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages.
Wonderful choice, sir. A wholesome family game. If you say so, but you better stay.
Так, не уверен зачем, но допустим.
Shelves filled to the brim with...
Of course.
Вся книга.
Shelves full of biographies of...
A true cultural...
Several maps. The maps look old and faded. This large map, Ozon, disintegrating in the northeast, radiating outwards from Yukan, lost 850 meters. The ocean connections to other worlds. You have little idea. Perhaps they are gods. Gods.
I'm sorry, they're quite valuable, though they might not... Yes, yes.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance.
Так, похоже, я все книги купил, надо читать теперь.
The cover of this tattered page behind him rise. These images speak. The back blurb below. In a brazen attempt to bilk fat, their main concern is the story opens. By nightfall, only 9 to the writer. It is physic and with deadly finesse. A few chapters later, this book makes a mockery of the Northmen. The man from Hjelmdal extracts. What do you mean? Because the flame of... What do you mean? He doesn't even have a real name. He is... What are you? A book. Enough. What? You skip past in the center of the great... As the vile... This is swiftly. In an instant, oh for fuck's when the din of battles. What? In the first scene, an excellent question, considering that the man from Heimdall stares at you on the cover. His face.
Так, теперь это читаем.
The edges of the page, the jacket copy, he is ambushed by it. You open his arms, good God, this. You flip to the copy, Berserker Rage, man from Heimdall, the steel muscles of man from Heimdall. A passage reads, thine spells are no, I have grand plans. This is beyond primitive. What do you even know about literature? Man from Heimdall has...
На все книги, по-моему, одинаково реагируют.
In your hands, the cover features the exact location and time period are left deliberately vague, but it's clearly meant. The box, as even before you open it, you can tell that this will be a meat. The plastic, there's a hiss. Say, welcome to suzerainty. The colorful illustration, you begin to, you soon figure out that's where each turn the player collects resources from vessels where they've played. As you leaf through the pages, remember, boring, the actual scoring system. You open up a number of each card.
What? You're not going to offer to let me?
In addition, from the Empire of Sephre.
Oh, those...
You hold the lieutenant.
Holy shit. The average playing time for this game is 1 to 6. Yeah. I'm not sure we can afford to set aside that kind of time for a game.
Внушение, блин. Сложно. Ну ладно, потом.
Large letters. You pry open the box. A reprint. It doesn't seem a quick guide. The options are in all. The Welkin come. A grand. The Dweog. They're just huge. A very small race of the least popular of. It's made from. You don't know much about die. You place the die in. You see a man in ragged clothes wearing a lopsided hat and wheel.
Huh. Interesting. A communal. The figurine is not a part of the real game setting. I guess someone misplaced it during... I have a feeling the figurine...
You pick the figurine up by the base. A colorful box with a text underneath it. With fewer items, a blur. Succumb to a world of high pastel. Exactly. That in no time, you could be romping through. Don't forget heat and beer. And most important...
Так, я его вскрыл. Что-то там достал. Это хорошо, это может повлиять потом.
In your hand, you hold the cover. The tagline reads,
Are you really reading that? It's good luck finding.
The point is, the story of Spillane needs Mullen to 2 days desperate to clear his...
What's the matter, detective?
The lieutenant shrugs. Of course, Mullen didn't do it. And not just any secrets are the currency. Deneuve revealed not only is the local police captain outwardly, he would certainly have the motive. A typical privilege. The kid doesn't exactly have Torvald. That said, one evening, yes, comfort and pleasure. As the two love, the name of always aim, whatever it is. When Mullen comes to, Mullen the heat is, can you solve the case? What is it, detective? It's a danger. What's the matter? There was never a for a moment. You won't find the answer. Is it really so? Like what? Do you even have those? Just make, but then, what does this book know? So, who did it, detective? Who killed? What? Now go on. You begin, you tried dozens of pages scatter.
Ah, yeah, perhaps this is a sign that you should...
Don't forget, in your hand, you hold 4...
Ну-ка.
Date of birth generator.
Да, очень полезно.
You were born in the year 07, in the last year of the commune of Revachol, right before it fell, in the old military hospital on the ground floor, where people usually came to die during a snowstorm. The revolution had about one...
Ничего такое, фигня какая-то, честно говоря. Проверка пассивных на физиологию. Да.
The greatest innocence. Browsing through, you can do it. It's your educational survey. That's the oh yeah, this is what I was made for. A pop quiz is thanks for not Dolores. Incorrect. Solar resigned. Incorrect. Dolores, her colors are silver. Steer clear of this. A strange sensation of... Yes, the quiz is impersonal. No need to rouse. Correct. As the first question too easy. Everybody knows the answer to this. And innocence. I can do better. Okay, so commonly an innocence does not enforce his or her power through military power. This is great, Dolores. Incorrect. Correct. Franco, question got it under control. No problem. Yes, there at least it clearly wasn't Dolores Day. She wouldn't be false. Incorrect. Kedra is a correct. The most famous final stretch. I've got it. Honest. Of course, zero. While it was actually incorrect. Oh yes. Yes. Incorrect. He was a violent bastard. Out to talk. Correct. Everything from inter and more be congratulate a D. You would have done better if you just left.
What's going on with you? Okay.
You are shouting at it.
Что еще нужно? Надо так проверить надо или что?
This coin-operated viewer. Your money disappears. The curtains, the lenses shift. It looks as its leaves ripped from it by the winter wind.
Призрак.
Can you tell?
It's not. The little brave birch tree seems to wave back in the wind.
Really?
This coin-operated viewer is facing. The metal feels cold.
Probably.
A simple but a thick leg. That's Kuna under the graffiti. You know this to be the star of Pericarnassus, or around the large wooden building.
Увлекательно. Просто непередаваемо. Пирс. Там хоть как-то отметился? Нет? Ничего непонятно, где мне проверять.
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname. The faded marks are too degraded to draw any for it. They look pretty ancient.
Where? There? Those are old. Yes, the one that happened half a century ago. Not much. I don't...
Так. На всякий случай еще раз бегаю на пирс, потому что я что-то не очень понимаю, почему он не хочет еще расследовать тут. Не тот пирс, что ли? Где мне тот? Либо что-то более попроще, что Долорес не знаю где. Это когда тот чувак уйдет. Это 10. Кружок будет в 10 тоже. Найдите рабочее оружие. Не идея.
Give me a moment.
Может, там спящего мужика пробовать разбудить. Толк, конечно, 0, но...
officers.
Давай, поднимись. Нет никого. Блин, как же так? Телепорт когда-то был, работал. Сейчас нет. Как это сделать? Ну, транспорта, что ли, встать? Ой, что? Ясно, мы не увидим.
Bundle of clothes. In the dark, it looks like a... something under... It doesn't give a shit. Your hand touches a greasy duvet. It's deep. You see a 60-year-old fat. You don't have to take him down.
I'm afraid it is. Look, it moves.
And look, the other foot is camouflage. Next door is a gas company. A groan rises from...
Well...
The lieutenant's right. There's still plenty to be scared of.
I think this man won't be...
A pair of half-open.
Can't you tell? It happens to exceptionally committed substance abusers. They fall asleep with their eyelids still open. Look, he's trying to communicate.
The man groans once again, and then it dawns upon you. Pigs. He's trying to call you pigs. His hand falls back on the bed.
At least he got to say his piece. What is there to do? We could turn him on his side so he doesn't choke on his own vomit. We could take... They don't do it.
Years. The pile of blankets. Grunts. Silence. Only he wouldn't be too thrilled to learn you stole his stash. It was the last thing keeping him functional.
Ясно. Все закончено. Так, вот что тут такое. Кто там моет посуду?
The door is closed. You hear some...
А, я не могу туда зайти. Как жаль. О, мужик. Этот... Кто-то новенький, по-моему.
Officer, care to play a game with... Actually, never mind. Wouldn't be the same. The prick is gone.
He is trying to retain his...
Hell, most likely. He was... His hungry little...
Wait, did he push himself to prove he can pull his weight?
Yes, sometimes.
That means the uniform could still be in the guard booth. Something to keep in mind if you really...
No.
He has doubt. Do or die.
I rip the only people who... We've hated... Yes. In Guillaume's time, I took...
Strange how old cunt sounds almost gentle when he says it now.
Let me see. I'm sorry, officer.
That was nice. A small thing for us, but invaluable to him. Yes.
It is what I just don't know anymore. About anything. René wasn't There were, I guess, in the hand. Yes. What? Yes.
He finds...
We all got to go some...
We are both...
It is what it... I just don't know anymore. About anything.
Да.
Looking for something on?
Ладно. Да, похоже, когда на дороге он будет путешествовать. Время не прошло нисколько. Стоп, что здесь? Да. Не-не-не. Не проверить толком траекторию, ничего. Так, что там было про это? Про траекторию. Траекторию. Наверное, там, где стреляли, там проверять надо.
The man ponders his...
Так, кстати, что надо спросить? Куда здесь документы? Кабелей там уже нету. Нет, он вообще еще здесь.
I was just... Oh.
Did you take the...
He's trying to throw up.
No, of course not. As I said...
She doesn't seem to be lying. She's genuinely...
They couldn't know where I put it. I'm out. You mentioned seawater? I was worried.
Давай попробуем еще раз, если получится.
Two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman, having
Точку B1 напишем.
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's
Похоже,
nest.
где рыбацкая
Even with the
хрень,
light
да.
on inside, we're talking military training. At that 1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions, let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. 1 kilometer away, a point beyond the docks, on an islet in the bay. The fort is ruined, but the shot would have been a small miracle. 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the wind. The man does not know the bullet.
Отстой. Вообще, погоди. Как бы да, где-то здесь я должен проверить, получается. Хотя бы одну такую точку найти. На островке. О, бункер.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind.
From here to the whirling, I can't see how. The church is in the way.
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest? In the distance, you can hear them.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freight. Truthfully, it's not...
It does look extremely rickety.
Those?
There, 1.2 kilometers over the cold wall, a glowing light on the third floor of the whirling in rags. Smoking, drinking, being happy and elated.
Это значит, я уже... Да. Отличненько. Значит, таки есть такие точки. Ага, остров Мизу уже. Ну как попасть на остров? Ну хотя бы на пирс давай сбегай. Или там надо как-то хитро пробираться туда, наверное, что ли. Где? Где эта точка, с которой... Ну, еще раз смотреть.
The dome-shaped plastic boy bobs up and down. You lift the boy out of the water without much effort. A shot glass.
Well, damn. I have no... I wouldn't go so far as to say that. Could be.
You could ask the myth.
I have no idea. I wouldn't go so far. In my experience, cryptids are generally...
You could ask the myth. The trap is for poor things.
Где? Где? Блин, до конца игры осталось чуть-чуть, не могу не понять, где остальные две точки, с которых снайпер мог стрелять. И бункер закрытый. Еще бесит, что отсюда нельзя быстренько попасть, надо. Может, не монтировку руки взять? Игра, конечно, травмирующая. Посмотритесь. Может, вы найдете способ? Да как, блин? Может, хоть пьяницы пришли? Да. С ними я еще не разговаривал. Дополнительно.
Tequila sunset. Can't really remember.
It's a touch. He really has no idea.
The legend! He's back. And thirsty. I got smokes and piss. Don't call.
There's.
Так, лавка. Может быть, лавка что-то мне скажет. Почему он так странно бегает?
The worn and beat.
Нет. Вот, по идее, вышка. Надо все эти вышки найти. Давай подойдем к этой вышке, чего что. Нет. Просветление ему так и не пришло. А здесь чего? Тоже не пришло. Блин. Мне в голову приходит только забраться в бункер и то закрытое здание, но я не знаю как. Вообще ничего. Видимо, не дошел до этой точки игрового сюжета.
Our tenant. Ладно, еще тут пройдусь, добегу к тетке. Может, четко знает лучше меня. О! А, блин, это не то. Блин. Так тупо потратить кучу времени в игре, просто тыкай и бегать персонажем по кругам, ища улики. Так, ладно. Сейчас найду. Где там корабль? Не найду. Я, видимо, буду читать книжки до самого вечера. Иначе мне просто уже кончились идеи. Улики.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast.
Ну, с внушением-то не то. Да психология как-нибудь связана? Там. Давай попробуем внушением пробовать.
Now that you've acquired some stimulants, it's time for a little pick-me-up. It'll make you into more than... See? That's your problem. A lack of confidence. It's not ideal. No. You raise the peptide bottle, press one nostril closed, and now the taste is slowly receding into your throat. The rush is growing in intensity. Your little heart pound. You could work with this. Whoa, this shit is strong. Time for a little truth. Tell the lieutenant you did some. Clear the air.
I'm not your mother. I don't care.
As long as you remain functional. To this, there are massive spring.
Так, по идее должна быть психология побольше стать, нет? Бонус от мысли. Может, мысли тогда забыть? Хотя там, наверное, больше, чем одна.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast.
Внушение. Все еще хреново. Я не могу. Это хорошая вещь слишком. А это и плюс, и минус дает. Отстой.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind.
Слишком. Может, как-то разговорить ее по-особому.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm. Oh? Okay. Oh. Yes, sorry I couldn't help you out. Okay.
Oi.
Oh. Yes, sorry I couldn't. Really? A lot of stuff. Oh. There's plenty missing. But that's too much for even an eager terrier like you to handle. Unfortunately, guns are expensive. From time to time, people need a lesson. Some went to patch their wounds. Guess.
If it is.
Gone. Good for you. He, however, was lost to the waves.
The lieutenant.
Yeah. Now, before you...
She really liked those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
Us working life didn't really...
This is neither. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another.
Не хуже, не очень становится, отстой. И не прокатит?
You're back. Good. What can I help you? Well, technically speaking, I'm not on it right now. Of course there
is a pinch of defense.
I mean, we are on Le Caillou, are we not? Okay, if you want to get... I haven't seen anyone...
Actually, it's for...
Neither is that. A toy, I mean.
You need to make this lady. You have the guns and the ammo. Take this.
Oh my. The E word. You mean to say that it's a symbol of conspicuous consumption? That I'm a member of the ruling class?
Detective.
Then what is this...
A fleet.
This unmistakably proletarian fleet?
Your synapses flash.
You mean eels?
There is no shame in her voice. A touch of sadness, yes, but no shame.
Of course there are.
There is a pinch of defensiveness in her voice.
I mean, we are...
She nods attentively.
Of course there are.
There is a pinch of defensiveness in her voice.
I mean, we are on Le Caillou. I haven't...
Actually, it's for...
Neither is that.
You need to make this lady. You have the guns and the ammo. Take this.
Good.
Кататься не дадут на ней, да? Очень жаль. Не, выбора нет, буду читать одни и те же книжки здесь.
You spend a moment contemplating the covers. If you're like completely backwards, it's common for some as Mezos during his final a true but one we may yet discover. He wrote in Whoa, unfortunately, building on Nielsen's basic insight, the actual inframaterial is at the lowest. To take what the difference in these years, even today, it's also been postulated that plasm may account for, of course. Oh yeah, that's correct. Report 8 hours. No wonder the sexual. And on that note, you feel like, of course, the book fits quite snugly into your part. You flip forward when at this second level, because most inframaterial. This should be more than enough for a stimulating discussion. That you breeze through when a society, more like of course, some inframaterialists have even argued that it might require. Some have theorized that such a society would be fundamentally unrecognizable. Did that book just say there's no? Others have argued that people living under third level in some of his later writing. Nielsen caught on the following page. Another depicts something about there is no more. If you'd like to read further, you breeze through when a society, more like of course, it's some inframaterialists have some have theorized that such a society would be fundamentally unrecognized. Did that book? Others have argued in some of his later writings. Nielsen called on the following. Another depicts something about that tower looks awful. That's all right. If you'd like to try something, you flip forward when at this second level, certain hyper-revel. According, it's become something of a one of the much of what we know of the communards. According, it's become something one of the much of what we know of the. According, it's become one of the much of what we. According, it's become one of the much of what we know. According, it's become one of the much of what. According, it's become one of the much of what. According, it's become one of much of what. According, it's become one of the much of what. According, it's become one of the much of what. According, it's become one of the much of what. According, it's become one of the much of what. According, it's become one of the much of what. According, it's become one of the much of what. According to it's become something of a folk legend. One of the much of what we know because plasm. This should be more than.
Так. Давай сбегаем к пирсу. Или это был пирс? Господи, как загадочно это все. Ну-ка, я тут могу время убить, не разговаривая?
You're back. I fear I've told the sailor's soul quite a few.
What next?
Then he made his way. Revachol.
The old.
You said
I can't.
In Martinez looking into Krenel. For all the boys looking for adventure.
Is there anything else I can... What we...
There was a touch of discomfort.
The Pines, and that is...
The Wild Pines group.
I'm not at liberty. 22 billion is a large... A conglomerate the size of the Wild Pines is like... You know more than you let on. You mean aside from... We built this...
We.
All the best parts of it. Before Martinez was swallowed by a company getaway.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
Че, блин, за звуки-то? Он плескался.
The sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. Oh? Okay. Oh. Yes, that... Sorry I couldn't help. Okay. Oh. Yes, that... Sorry I couldn't...
Как еще 10 минут прокрутить?
Yes, that's the optimal time. Sorry I couldn't help. Really? A lot of stuff. I guess that makes you into some sort of... Unfortunately, not really.
But not when you're in a...
Guns are expensive from time to time. What makes you think we have it? That goes from...
That does. Coach means the expression.
Oh? Some went to patch their wounds. They're left gone. No. He didn't respect... Now, before...
She really liked those muscles, though. It's in the way.
Us working life didn't really...
This is neither. She looks like she's ready to go on a date.
Что-то мы первую страницу книжки читать получается.
You spend a moment. If you're like completely backwards, this sounds as Mezos during his final... A true but one subject we may yet discover. Stay with our unfortunate building on Nielsen's basic insight. These theorists reached a please. Infomaterial at the lowest. To take one the difference in these yields, even today. It's also been postulated that, of course, oh yeah, that's correct. 8 hours, no wonder the hyper-productive, sexual, and on that note, of course, the book fits quite.
Надеюсь, не слишком поздно. Так, давай-ка осмотрим вот этот пирс. Ну, понятно, что это не тот пирс, который мне нужен. Не тот, да, не. Немножко поздновато, конечно. Ничего поделать. О, блин. Я что-то отказываюсь уже понимать. Как пройти приезд? Так. Угу. Когда появится лодка, позволяющая переправиться к неинтересующему вас месту. Я не понимать. Осмотритесь. По улицам прикинь, сотрудница полиции, возможно, писать направо. Встретитесь с ней 22 возле старого рыбного рынка и получите старый рыбный рынок. Интересно. То есть это, по-моему, все-таки внизу. Или погоди, или вверху. Нет, вот тут. Да блин, что вы застряли-то? Куда идти-то? Не, все же похоже вверху. Нет?
You see, a slogan used to intertwine.
Looks like tomorrow never came.
Нет, по-моему, это все же там, где хрень всякая. Так, я тут должен ждать или что?
Yes? What do you want to know? You mean like a brief? There's no reason. 3 days ago, during that time. Okay then. I'm afraid you...
Is this
You don't know? That's good. Better still than... It's just stupidity. The cop kind. Well, I think the dispatch desk just told both...
So, he volunteered to represent the 57th?
Yes. I'm an unrepentant Martinez.
A tremble comes... It's all part of the master plan, you see.
Really? It can't be that. I hope you do. Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
Look at you. It's because... Just think about it.
I've considered it. It would be... I checked the records. I am the fine... Safe? So no, I don't think this...
Где она тут? Вот, я пришел на пирс, но я ее не вижу. Что я делаю не так? Встретиться с ней возле старого рыбного рынка, получить обратно свое задание. Я не понимаю, где она. И что? Вот тут должно появиться. Почему ничего не происходит?
Yes?
No response. He's having trouble.
Have you tried?
There is a sudden, harsh edge.
Try work. Try work. Not a fan.
The RCM deploys.
Not a fan.
The RCM.
Focus on other...
Your heartbeat. The lieutenant.
Excuse me. I was... Have you tried...
There is a sudden, harsh...
Focus on...
Your heartbeat. The lieutenant.
Excuse me.
A moment.
А где она? Я не понимаю. Вот старый рынок, вот я пришел. Судя по рисунку, она должна быть здесь, фотография. Что происходит-то? А вот что-то базово не закрыл. Я не поспрашивал, надо было в ее хижину войти. Так, я не понимаю, почему это до сих пор не активировалось. Ну да ладно.
It's getting cold, this late in the night. It's getting cold, this late in the night. Time.
Good night, officer.
Блин, я хотел это делать с ним. Сейчас проверим, правильное сохранение или слишком старое. Да, как все нормально. То есть, с одной стороны, немножко очевидно, с другой стороны, она же как бы дала мне свой дом. В смысле, комнату. Я так и не понял, что это ее. И что там надо искать вещи. Вчера заходил, ничего не заметил. Да.
As you look at the floor, the edge of a floorboard, neck, hollow space underneath the floorboard, nothing particular. You stick your hand, a small cylindrical object. You pull it out. A bullet, a 9mm bullet, to be exact. Fit for all muzzle loaders of the floorboard isn't interested. Maybe the washerwoman is. It's extra ammunition. She's locked and holding the bullet. You get the feeling. This isn't ammunition.
Ну-ка. Пам-парам. Так, блин.
Our tenant, the policeman. Damn that girl.
And without anger, a long...
But you didn't put it there, did you?
Gone and hid things in there? Yes. I let my room to that Ruby girl. As I've done before when she's been in trouble. She came last Friday, left on Monday.
She seems genuinely worried about her previous tenant. She's seen her hiding out.
That's for the police to find out. Right then. Please answer each question to the best of your ability.
Yes.
She probably heard.
Yes. That is a downside of having a 130 kilowatt engine. It lets the bad guys know when you are coming.
Он предупреждает плохих парней о твоем приближении.
I cleaned it. No.
The truth, sire.
She's good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman.
Did she talk to you much during?
No, she was mostly. She tried not to let it show.
Поговорил и держался
But I
другом.
could
Понятненько.
tell Shan. How would I know? She's.
You could ask her about your...
I. Do tell. Exit from what?
The lieutenant stops writing for a moment.
No, she's a fighter.
She really believes that.
Боец.
Nothing of the sort. Sure, she isn't what you call. I don't know.
It's a peninsula.
You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her.
I wouldn't worry about that, man. We are persistent.
Yes, it's going to be too much work for you to find her. Better for you to stay.
The Feld electric mural. You feel like you should go look at it again. Step closer this time.
Чувство. Какое-то слишком много.
What more do you? Yes, one thing.
She really means.
She's a good girl.
Good girl. Ладно. Тут мне чувство прям совершенно прямо подсказало, что перец надо тудысь. Ой. В смысле, другой тудысь. Вот сюда.
You see, a slogan used to above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set, Feld Electrical. How Feld Electrical? You only know them as a small. There's something in the wind. Indeed, you felt it before.
In there? She could, or she could.
Why single out this one building?
Вау, как много всего. Нашел пустую ловушку. И что? Послушал правдивую историю Лены, установил сцену казни, сделал ужасный звонок, организовал ночной клуб. А, это просто мой трепет повышает.
Even though you're sure you succeeded, all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead. No, trying to talk to the wind is trying to talk to the city. Something.
How do we? I was really hoping she'd be in the village. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We already scanned most of the outdoor areas on our wild cryptid. And then there's the church. We've already searched that and can rule it out. I know it doesn't feel like Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter first. Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, tomb drainage, this place, I'm sure.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. An adventure awaits. An adventure on... Buckle up and raise your collar. This search is going to be wet and cold. Suddenly, there's a sigh, carried on the molecules around you, moving, flowing from high pressure to low pressure. Like that of a woman emptying her lungs. In through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement.
She's down there.
Okay. Why? So, how do we get in there? The door.
Finally, my time to shine.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything.
There has to be a way to use brute force. Climbing sounds unsafe.
Такс. Что это? Труба.
An old pipe peeks out from beneath the rotten boards. A building like this must have multiple doors. Your eyes slowly begin to... The lieutenant looks over your shoulder. A thin layer of snow. As your eyes adjust, you see some trash. Crumpled up newspapers, cigarette, and nothing. Broken glass from bottles thrown against the wall.
I see. Another stop on your crusade against narcomania. Given that this isn't a martial arts thriller, it's... However, the pipe suggests there may be an entrance to the basement, and it's right here. A maintenance door.
It's jammed shut. Oh yeah. Big boy time. This needs you to put your back into it.
Надо прокачаться сначала, грубо сила. Все увлекательно. Так, что уменьшает мою грубую силу? Да, вообще-то ничего. Кто может не придать грубой силы? Давай-ка. Еще круче. Ну все. Там не подойдет, да?
Behind the pipe, the maintenance door, rusted shut and half sunken in sand. The metal doors are heavy.
Good work.
Ну хорошо же.
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man. Years. Someone crouches.
Yes, I can see that. Look,
The lieutenant does not seem to
half a century? I think the purpose of... We have found a lot of those.
good hiding place for some.
I won't stand in your way, but only after millions of depictions of Mazov have been produced. You mean like Ruby? No, I think we've stumbled on a piece of history.
Пам-парам. Туда нельзя идти, что ли? Но это не очевидно.
There it is again, like a swarm of hornets.
No, what do you mean? I don't feel it, but no.
It's not a quib.
Looks like ours. Once we detain it.
You will upset the balance of this part of... Keep calm. Go over the whole situation.
I leave that to your...
He just can't be sure. Maybe.
Yes. There won't be time for that once things go. We absolutely cannot skip that appointment. Consider that 100% confirmed.
His hand rests on his holster.
Well, we are not responsible for what...
If you can't predict it.
I think I see a cavern. Maybe more cellars?
I wouldn't be so sure.
Or maybe not. Either way, one.
Ясно.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain. Like you've never felt it before. It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to meet.
As she says the word officer, you feel a spike in the agony. Nobody. That's not going to happen. You can't shield yourself from this. It's an entirely new type of experience. Way worse than all the...
No, I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your... A pale latitude compressor. Signals are relayed. So,
what we are experiencing?
Precisely. At the upper limit is the large...
She likes telling you about the machine.
The pale? It's the... I built it myself.
And she's proud.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we are beyond...
Oh, yeah. Way beyond. No. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may... Yeah, I stuck my head in there before. Yeah, let's not...
So she thinks of you as hunters.
If you've got something really important to say...
Turn this...
God damn it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
Ну ладно, хотя бы урон не будет.
The gun she's carrying is a 2-barreled. Well, it doesn't feel much better. But you can form... There's only 3 meters between you and the machine. Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions. Bide your time.
I heard you in the passages, and I've been prepared. So you found my shack.
Her tone is bitter. She thinks she's been betrayed.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find to my back. This could have turned out pretty bad for me if you hadn't...
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency.
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the... Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first. Oh. Well, I guess I always knew she was a survivor above all else. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me?
Твоя первая как истины, твои пара сказал, что нужно сказать веревки, здесь сказал мне.
Titus and his boys, man.
Well, fuck. Those guys liked me, I know it. And how the fuck did the rest of you get by? I did, didn't I? Now you've come...
That did make her forgive them. A little.
Like what?
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types. Plenty of broken people who don't come. You think I was envious of his con?
See her confident gaze.
Yeah, sure.
I hate she didn't hate it, okay?
I'm listening. Man, I was with the... You mean the length of a toilet break? Look, fuck you, man.
She speaketh truth.
Wow. Now I'm... No. Why? Yeah, and probably some ghosts from the... Not murder mysteries.
She looks you in the eye.
Cool. They said to go the fuck to elevator. Not particularly. I'm not really in... God damn it!
So you know she's not an antiques enthusiast. Not my jurisdiction, but it also doesn't sound like she used that secret route at all.
Don't know it, but also...
Evaluating your competence as a police officer.
The shot couldn't have come from the roof, or we would have all heard it down...
She has a point there.
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better.
And? The gun store, Trigger Happy Jacks. What did you think? That I'm going to squeak? Sure don't.
Agreed?
No.
This is such a wipeout.
A knocked way 80.
That isn't it.
Never really got into weapons trafficking. Yeah, evidence. I considered her a good friend. What the hell, man?
Her hand slipped from the...
Wow. Pissing, pinball. If I want to stare at a pretty girl, I can pick one up at a bar. Or, worst case scenario, look at... Nope. For the same reason that she's... Oh, so that's a very sentimental way of...
The lieutenant, what?
Okay, fine. I was into her.
Klausya only said they...
If that's what she wants on the record, so be it. I'm...
да блин, я не это хотел сделать.
You feel something in your chest. An unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm. Very. All you feel is pain. Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant... Suddenly, your entire body is like 1,000...
I know you're feeling can't say it's a pleasure.
As she says the word, officer, that's an awful decision. Why would you not want to shield yourself from it? It's an entirely new...
No, I'm using a pale latitude compressor. Signals are so precisely. At the upper limit is...
She likes telling you about the machine. Keep her talking.
The pale? I built it myself.
And she's...
That's illegal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I thought... No. Yeah, let's...
So she thinks of you...
If you've got... God damn it, fine.
The gun she... Well, there's only... Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions. Bide your time.
Как я это сделаю? А, просто пешком? Я, наверное, урон получу,
You did it. The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. It still hurts like hell, but... She looks at the machine, assessing the...
Oh, fuck it. Problem solving.
Ma'am, put the...
Oh, yes it is.
She's truly desperate. She thinks she has... You know. This is how you talk her out of it. It's the only scenario in which she lives. She stares at you, frozen. The gratitude, doubt. Her neck and shoulders relax, and her grip on the gun loosens.
Day of miracles. I'll take it.
She runs past you, then past the lieutenant, and disappears into the darkness of the...
Good call.
Нет, Все же надо было допросить ее сначала. Ну это вторая проверка вдруг не пройдет. Сука! Че там за здоровье отвечает? Ну, наверное, это и есть вот это. Да.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. It's like 1,000.
I know you're feeling pretty. I can't say it's a pleasure.
As she says the word, offered nobody. That's not going to happen.
I'm using a pale light. Signals are relayed across the sword. Precisely. At the upper limit.
She likes telling.
The pale? I built it myself.
And she's...
That's illegal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I stuck... No. Yeah, let's...
So she thinks of you.
If you've got some... Goddamn fine. If you really...
The gun she... Well, there's only 3 meters. Be careful when you make your move.
I heard you in the passages. So you...
Her tone is bitter.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find to my back. This could have...
That's her admitting.
No. Who ratted me out, by the way? Oh. But she couldn't have known I was on...
Titus.
Well, how the fuck did the rest of you get by? I did, didn't...
That did make her forgive them.
Like...
A strong moral compass.
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenary. Plenty of broken people who don't... You think I was...
See her confident gaze.
You think I was...
See her confident...
Yeah, sure.
I hate she didn't hate him.
I'm listening. Man, I was with the... You mean the length of... Look, fuck...
She speaketh.
Wow. Now I'm... No. Why? Yeah, and probably some ghosts from the... Not murder...
She looks you in the eye, impassively, making it...
Cool. If the fuck to help? Not particularly. Why are...
That's a pretty good question.
I'm not really... God,
So you know she's not an antique.
Don't know it.
Evaluating your...
The shot couldn't have...
She has a...
That didn't go super...
And? The gun still... Trigger Happy Jacks. What did you think? Sure don't.
The breach of...
No.
This is such a wipeout.
Never really got into... I knocked...
That isn't it.
Yeah. I considered her a good...
Her hand slipped.
Wow. If I want to stare at her... Nope. For the same reason that she... Oh. Well, that's a very...
The lieutenant.
Okay, fine.
Clausia only said they...
If that's what she wants...
Really? Is that blood?
Yeah. She rejected... I knew that wasn't...
No ill will there.
Yeah. I was a little worried to blow it out of... Yeah. The girl seemed Go ahead. It's your...
And mine too, you think?
Who doesn't? The view's pretty It's very powerful. Yes, I'm sure. And no. So now I'm leaving revolutionary symbols around? Come on. I never did No, I did not. Yeah?
More questions before doing anything.
How should I...
Those...
But it's ready.
Who hasn't? He was still warm.
She eyes you.
It's okay.
All right. She sits down with a drink. Oh, yeah.
This woman has seen people.
No, she asked me...
You made it look like it.
What?
She looks...
Yeah.
You can see it.
She asked me to help...
She lied to you.
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether to admire her or be disturbed. As I keep... War?
She doesn't want...
Fuck it. I'm not I saw you roll into town.
So this is what...
Yes.
Как же быть-то? Моторика. Это не то. Стойкость. Ну, допустим. И что получается? 5 их. Ну, допустим.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. It's like a...
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable. Can't say it's a...
As she says the word, officer, nobody. That's not good.
I'm using a pale latitude. Signals are relayed. So, precisely. At the upper limit is the large prime number.
She likes telling you about
The pale? I built it myself.
And she's proud.
That's illegal. Oh, yeah. Wait, no. What? Yeah, I stuck my... Yeah, let's...
So she thinks of you.
If you've got... God damn it, fine.
The gun she's... Well, there's only 3. Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions. Bide your time.
I heard you in the passage, so you...
Her tone is bitter. She thinks she...
So nice. That's one night. This could have turned...
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit.
Лучше получится.
No. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? Oh. But she couldn't have known I was on the...
Titus.
Well, how the fuck did the rest of you do? I did.
That did make her forgive them.
Like...
A strong moral compass.
I didn't like him. Plenty of broken people. You think I would...
See her confident gaze.
Yeah, sure.
She didn't hate him. Okay.
I'm listening. Man, I was with the boys the whole night. You mean the like... Look, fuck...
She speaketh.
Wow. Now I... No. Why? Yeah, and probably some ghosts from the time of the... Not murder mystery.
She looks you in the eye.
Cool. They said the fuck to Ella. Not particularly. Why are...
That's a pretty good question.
I'm not real... God,
So you know she's not an antiques enthusiast.
Don't know it.
Evaluate.
The shot couldn't...
She has... That didn't go super well.
And? The gun store. Trigger Happy Jack. What did you think? That I'm going to... Sure don't.
The breach?
No.
This is such a wipeout.
A knock... That isn't it. Never really got into what... Yeah. Evidence. I considered her...
Her hand slipped.
Wow. If I want to stare at... Nope. For the same reason that she's... Oh. That's a very...
The lieutenant.
Okay, fine.
Clausia only said thing.
If that's what she wants...
Really? Is that blood?
Yeah. Really? She rejected... I knew that wasn't...
No ill will there.
Yeah. I was a little worried she'd blow it out of... Yeah. The girl seemed... Go ahead.
And mine too, he thinks.
Who doesn't? The view's pretty bomb, too. It's very powerful. Yes, I'm sure. No. Gifts of flowers and candy. So now I'm leaving I never did No, I did not. Yeah?
More questions.
How should I...
Those rings are...
What is ring? Who hasn't? He was still warm. But the blue...
She eyes...
It's okay. All right, don't... She sits down with a drink. Oh, yeah.
This woman is seen.
No, she asked me...
You made it look like it.
What?
She looks...
Yeah. In cold...
You can see it.
She asked me to help...
She lied to you.
Yeah. As I keep... War?
She doesn't want...
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people. I saw...
So this is...
Yes.
Oh, fucking hell. It's especially bad.
Everyone in jail...
If she knows that about you...
Harry Dubois. One corrupt mother.
All of this just means that you're effective. I don't know. Sounds pretty convincing to me.
Nah. You know what I do.
Wait, one thing.
Yeah, you had your... Sure you do. Well, it wasn't this. One of the guys that sound about...
No, I did.
I faced...
She hasn't. She hasn't...
What bunker? Don't know anything about it.
Breathe in. After the pain recedes, it's a little clearer. You did it. The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. It's still...
All good.
She looks at the machine.
Oh, fuck it.
Какой еще агент, смотри? Блин.
Problem solving.
Ma'am.
Oh, yes it is.
Не смогу. Ладно, надо еще пробовать риторику прокачать.
You should know the words to say. You've been here yourself. So why is it? Because you've been going around pointing... No, wait.
Очень весело, блин. Так, короче, надо прокачать риторику, убрать агента Мадре всякого. И нафиг боевой порог. Тоже не помогает. Да. Погоди, а что-то на... Ну ладно. Стал еще более крутой.
Suddenly, your entire body is... It's like a...
I know you're feeling... Can't say it...
As she says the word, officer, you feel a spike. That's an awful decision. Why would you not want to shield?
I'm using a pale latitude. Signals are relayed across... So... Precisely. At the upper limit.
She likes telling you about the machine.
The pale? I built it...
And she's...
That's illegal! Oh, yeah. Wait, no. Yeah, I stuck my... Yeah, let's not...
So she thinks of you as her...
If you've got some... God damn it, fine.
The gun she's... Well, it doesn't feel much better. There's only 3 meters between you. Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions.
I heard you in the passages, so you...
Her tone is bitter.
So nice.
As opposed...
This could have...
That's her admitting that...
No. Who ratted... Oh, but she couldn't...
Titus and...
Well, fuck. How the fuck did the... I did, didn't...
That did make...
Like...
A strong mold.
I didn't like plenty of broken people who... You think I was...
See her confident again.
Yeah, sure.
She didn't hate it. Okay.
I'm listening. Man, you mean the... Look.
She speaks.
Wow. No. Why? Yeah, and probably not murder mystery.
She looks you in the eye.
Cool. They're cool. The fuck do elevators have? Not particularly. Why are...
That's a pretty good...
I'm not... God, that's...
So you know she's...
Don't know it.
If valuable.
The shot couldn't...
She had... That didn't go super well.
And? The gun store. Trigger happy... What did you think? Sure don't.
The breach?
No.
This is such a white man.
I'm not...
That isn't it.
Never really got into weapons. Yeah. evidence. I considered her a good friend.
Her hand slipped from the duck.
Wow. If I want to stare at... Nope. For the same reason that she... Oh. That's a very...
The lieutenant.
Okay, fine. I was into her.
Glacia only...
If that's what she wants...
Really? Is that...
Yeah. She rejected... I knew that wasn't the whole story.
No ill will then?
Yeah. I was a little worried to blow it. Yeah. The girl said, go ahead. It's your...
And mine too, you think?
Who doesn't? The view's pretty bomb, too. It's very powerful. Yes, I'm sure. No. So now I'm leaving Revolution. I never did understand what... No, I did not. Yeah?
More.
How should I...
Those rings are...
What is ring? Who hasn't? He was still warm.
It's
okay. All right, don't. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her. Oh, yeah.
This woman has seen people OD.
No, I really didn't. She's not that easy to read. She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying.
You made it look like you'd been...
What? No. Faking a...
She was shaking.
Yeah.
You can see.
She asked me to help...
She lied to you.
Yeah. As I keep...
But...
War?
She doesn't want...
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people. I saw it...
So this is...
Yes.
Oh, fucking hell. It's especially bad.
Everyone in...
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
Harry Dubois.
All of this just means that you're effective. Criminals know you and are scared of you. I don't know. Sound...
Right. Sure. You don't know. Yeah, sure.
She does...
I'm sure, la puta madre. You know what I did.
Wait, one thing. Possibly small, but...
Yeah, you had your deaths. Sure you do.
She'll go out.
Well, it wasn't this scrawny dude. One of the guys... That sound about...
No idea who these people are. Literally.
Well, this...
She means it. You better make it.
What bunker? Don't know any...
Keep calm. Breathe in. After the pain recedes, it's a little clearer.
Вы тупо, она опять убьет себя.
You did it. The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head. She looks at the...
Oh, fuck it. Problem solved.
Ma'am!
Oh, yes it is.
She's truly desperate. She thinks you know. This is how you talk her out of it. It's the only scenario in which she lives. She stared gratitude. Her neck and shoulders relax, and her grip on the gun.
Day of mirror.
She runs past you, then past the lieutenant, and disappears into the darkness of the tunnel.
Good call. Yeah, I'm sure. I have a feeling we didn't. Hurt.
Ура! Я жив. Так, что тут у нас? Угу. О, это пригодится. Сколько денег?
The plain red tent. It was pitched bright. The tent, it reeks of cigarettes. Assorted soft cut.
See anything?
Rager Monthly. Journal of... You pocket the worn brown leather journal.
We should read this immediately.
Ой, стоп, что там? Сколько она планировала здесь пробовать, интересно?
Could this have been the killer's hideout? And this narrow window, this does look like an embrasure. Outside the window,
It's a great place to hide. And Mazovianism and murder are certainly not mutually exclusive. But there hasn't been anyone here. Indeed. No one could get a clear view. Well, at least. In fact, I think we're done with this bunker.
Ладно.
This isn't just glass. Yes, filament. The how was a closely guarded secret. The why is easy.
So it is. I think these used to form. The rest of the building seems to have been. These? No.
These? No.
Detect her journal? We should probably leave through. Let's just do it. Her journal? We should probably leave through it.
Пролистать.
Might learn something useful. Let's just do it.
Внезапно, конечно.
A thick journal. The cover is what it's made of. Schneller is a stationery brand from Gottwald. Beloved. She's got good taste. The journal falls open. The large cursive of someone who, perhaps too confidently, it's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams.
It's good she left in a hurry. We could learn a lot from this.
Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down.
There could be useful information.
Esoteric radio. Short, wry. The way some of those question marks. The first entry is nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though. Well, she is referring to that name isn't meant. Small wonder. Would you talk about great? Then again, the call? Being holed up. Did M feel truly betrayed by me? I was feeling threatened. He'd have to know if the entry ends abruptly. That must have been one hell of a conversation. The most recent, even when I leave here, if I leave here alive. What's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder. On top of that, forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open.
It looks like she might have been framed. I wouldn't go. Besides, I'm not sure. No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you want to be sure. The head of a major Jamrock gang, specializing in drug production.
He's not 100% sure you're...
Classy was the one who pointed the finger at Ruby. Perhaps she was trying to steer us away from... Either way, we need one thing is for certain. We have business back in the whirling in rags.
Да, конечно. Ну ладно, пока есть время, я думаю, стоит сходить к церкви. Раз уж я познал пустошь, как раз. А что должен был делать? Как кого подойти с ним? Этот?
Good morning,
Или к ней?
Yes, what is it?
Блин, до сих пор не знаю. Так. Что остается-то? Не, прям вплотную подбежать. Да хорош. А, блин. Почему надо работать телепортация? Да, нет, я не понимаю.
Our tenant.
Ладно, давай сбегаем там пешком. Точно нет.
Stop. Just what you have isn't enough. Your Gewalzen KR2 multi-tool looks impressive, shining in the cold spring light. But what can it do again?
Then you'd better get ready, whatever happens.
Вот, надо было подождать.
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning. Put your damn gun down. Shut up.
This is the mercenary at the gates. His chest rises and falls. There's something very wrong with him.
Shh. This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet.
The Kipt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered.
You are all drunk.
Easy, Lizzie.
Peaceful.
Nest in your...
Fuck, there's the third one. How did we miss something like this?
The lieutenant is genuinely worried for his life. You should consult him before getting in there.
If this turns into a firefight,
A sound strategy. He's...
The mercenary tried... My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene.
Ну-кась.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some pig fuck! Ah, yeah!
No one is going to kill anyone.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads. The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. You feel your fists contract. You really, really should have a gun in your hand by now. No, it's okay. Soften him up and trust the other. I'm barely keeping you together. Peace. Always peace. It has worked thus far. Start with the first idea you...
Rude. Rude is the killer.
All of you cunts inside out. Rip you.
Perhaps it's for the best. Him not talking.
The gunner, what do you think?
There, on the rim of Owen Clerven's helmet, about 50 little sticks. These men served in Seminary. The two little white figures.
That's... T, that's fucked me. Yeah? Who did
that? Time. You had time.
Time is up, Loincloth. Give me a name. Now!
Это был я?
How fucking...
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex.
You think I'm... How about the kid?
Listen.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna shoot her. The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him. All together. Titus said we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud. In a public place.
You're lying.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
Ах, это, блин. И кого? Все живы?
The shot rings in your ears. The young woman stands and looks behind her.
I missed.
I know what I heard, Corty. They said they killed him.
That doesn't sound good. What topic? Shots have been fired. Act before it's too late. This was a close call. All right, here we go. This is... You only have time for one argument. Choose wisely.
Нелегальный трибунал, Кринель, никого не одобрил, кто здесь командир?
Pops, you have no idea about the rights, Crin. If I fuck and kill you, hang you to that, no one's going to give a shit about...
Okay, it's not much, but he's thinking about something else, and his hand is off the gun. This did something.
Yes.
Yeah? So what? You should be drunk too. Or, like, drunker. You don't want to die sober, do you? Exactly. This is...
Nah. I'm clear as day.
Enough already! What is this?
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corp. You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
Now is not a good time to strike. He's looking right at you.
She's gone, you stupid fuck!
As you look to the bay, you see a small green sail on the horizon. By the...
Stay cool! Don't do any... The company bitch is gone. Laylee's gone.
Guys, I just get...
Hold your ground! Any more of you run, I'll shoot you myself.
They're afraid. All of them. Trembling reeds in the wind. They'll...
Who the fuck is...
Glacia, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
She left!
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together.
What am I doing? My fucking establishment is under fire! She left! Her room's cleaned out!
We should have arrested her.
You can feel how upset he is with himself. Just
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one.
of course, nothing bad will happen. Talk about his dead.
Надо было дождаться свой пистолет, видимо. Я думаю, что телепорт не работает?
The face of King Freecell smiles at you. For some reason, comrade, but like the perhaps they've... So please, if you value our radical what do you flip back to the front of the magazine?
Так, нет, не то.
You stare at the now familiar in cold, detached approach. The Yugo-Grad riots took as ethnic tension. It would physically hurt you to... They go through. He toils. She spends the memory of their short time spent together as life leaves their remains between the soils.
Другая книжка.
You hold in your hand the colorful primer. Every page as one word. A is H, Q, that's it. Every page as one word. A, H, Q, that's it.
Ну ладно, пофиг.
The alphabet. The alphabet. The alphabet. Every page as one. Of course. Of every page. A is for H, Q is. That's it. Every page as one. A, H is Q, that's it. Every page as one word. A, H, Q, that's it. Every page as one word. A, H, Q, that's it. Every page as one word. A, H, Q, that's it. Every page as one word. A, H, Q is for quasar. That's it.
Ну, где тетка-то? Да, блин. Мне какой-то особый день надо было искать или что? Ладно, все посрать. Хватит на сегодня. Ну. Всем спасибо, всем пока.